No, no, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm making a video right now. And Patrick Peterson's okay. That's Steve Wilks, head coach of the Cardinals. It's okay. You can get through this. It's okay. No? Crying? You're a little whiny because he's looking at a dog. You can see a dog. Don't we all get whiny when we see a dog? I don't know. Oh, it's crossing the street. Dog's crossing the street and getting whiny. Yep. Steve Wilks, the head coach for the Cardinals. And I think that's amazing. I think he's going to do a good job, and that's all I have to say. Was it the best hire? Maybe not. The best hire? Maybe not. I was saying that James Bettcher should be the head coach of the Cardinals, or Todd Bowles, or Mike Munchak. But those guys have sailed past us, and Steve Wilks, I didn't know all about Steve Wilks and what he was going to do, but then I was told what Steve Wilks was going to do. And then I was told, well, now Steve Wilks is, but you know what? I think he's still going to do a good job. How about that? Let's put it right there. And with the people, or the players, I should say, on this team right now, and his defensive mindset, and the good defense that we got going on here, I like him. I like Steve Wilks, and I hope he gets somebody on the job. And we hope he gets someone on the job with head coaching experience, and that could be a good factor. And then think about Mike McCoy, and think about some other guy. I think Mike McCoy is going to be the offensive coordinator if they get Mike McCoy. And yeah, Steve Wilks, everybody. I cannot wait till the next season of football like usual. And of course, there's like some news going on about that now, or about the next 2 years or so. I will not address that in this video. I will address that in another video because I have all sorts of other thoughts and details on it. It's one of those things where I have other thoughts and details on it. Like, in fact, I'll probably sit down, watch the Sun Devils game, and the second half, like usual, I will address something like that. And I'll probably say, now, whoever heard of what I'm talking about, or I'll just give whoever heard of the X League before in football, with was it really good? Everybody's saying it was bad, but I mean, maybe this year with the whole, with how people are and whatever, and what it looks like on the field, and it looks like when you watch it, maybe it'll get whatever. Why am I even talking about that? I could be talking about Devin Booker and how he didn't make the All-Star League. All-Star League? That's not a thing. All-Star game. Alright? And I'm saying right now, see, there's this tree right here, and there's a tree right there, and a few trees that you can probably see in the view here. Look at, or what you were looking at, that care more than me about the All-Star game, apparently. In fact, I might not even watch the All-Star game. Sorry, the Booker. I actually probably will watch the All-Star game, because it would probably be one of those things where I'll have literally nothing to do, and, it's cool. And by the way, I'm just going to put it right here about the whole X League of football, the whole XFL of football. If there's a lot of people like me, or millennials, that have nothing to do, and nothing really good is on, there might be some people watching that. Now that's the thing, there's literally nothing. You're comparing it to literally nothing, but you should compare everything. Honestly, if you're comparing something that, you compare something new to something that's been a thing for a while. No, you can't do that. You have to compare nothing to nothing. And when there's nothing, and you compare it to nothing, you have to have something out of it. What I'm trying to say is that you can't compare anything if there's something to compare it to. They're saying that, like, the people of the NFL, well, the guy said, you know what? I got myself talking about it. I have more things to talk about. Like the whole situation that they're gonna bring gambling into the NBA, I can't be my moral as a morals based type, or religious. Let's just put it there. I guess you could say, no believing in God and the whole thing, the gambling being, I don't know if it's actually in the Bible or not. Whatever, I'm not gonna go religious or anything like that. But as long as you bet your money smartly, and you can gamble and win, or even if you lose, you can gamble and lose, but if you do it smartly with that 50% chance, more or less, who's gonna win. I was thinking that if I was doing the gambling in the NBA that they're gonna bring in, and I was gonna say, oh, this team, like, I said the Jaguars gonna win. It's gonna win against the Patriots in the AFC Championship and go to the Super Bowl, and it was gonna be great and amazing, and it was gonna be a spectacle for everyone to see. However, I was wrong, and I only said the Jaguars would go, and didn't mention it on video. But if you watch any of my other videos, I mentioned a few things about the Sun Devils winning and beating certain teams in certain circumstances, and they won, and it felt good. And I was gonna go for 3 in a row predictions. Of course, Tom Brady did his Tom Brady thing, and the Jaguars ended up losing, and they didn't finish out the game. But the whole predicting things and making money and betting money on it, and people probably bet without anyone knowing on NBA games for a while. Literally anyone can find a way to place money on a basketball game, or place money on a football game, or place money on any type of sporting event, since there ever was sporting events, since there ever was money involved with sporting events, that is. And honestly, like even in the Roman ages, I bet there's people that bet money on who's gonna die. Let's put it there. But if we're gonna legalize it, it seems what it's gonna do is gonna make the league more money, and it could save people money. It could make people spend more money, it can make the league more money, but it could also save people money and get people making money, and hopefully pay some taxes along the way if they're gonna tax into the state tax and everything like that. But as I said, 1% was gonna go to the league. 1% of everything was gonna go to the league. So 1% of everything would also go to the state tax, and that would be a great deal. Especially if you can get the tax. Especially if you could make it in a way so you can get so you can get some on your tax refund, right? Or I don't know. But hey, I think to be able to go into the stadium and casually with a few friends, or even with a big jackpot type thing, and a lot of people will end up getting money, I would say, hey, you and you and you, and, friends next to me, whatever people I bring, and I would put like $20 into $200 worth, and there's a limousine passing by. It's so cool. There's a limousine passing by. Dude, limo man. Somebody's rich. Somebody's rich. Somebody has money. Somebody has money. It's a limo in the wrong area because this is not an area. This kind of area where people would have money. I don't know. Anyway, so I felt like I talked about something. I felt like I talked about something called the XFL that I didn't want to talk about for too long, but I'll address it in the Sun Devils are playing tonight, and in the second half they're playing at home. So finally, I'll make sure I can go and watch them on Pac-12 at work, and the curtain distraction will be a fun time. Honestly, I think winning a bit of money, getting a bit of money, testing your luck on something and wanting to do it smartly is, in fact, if you do it smartly, it's a good idea. And with things like Bitcoin or stock market type things, it's not all gambling. At that point, you can actually spend your money wisely and make a lot more, knowing the system and knowing how it's done. Like say you're making a safe bet and you put in a lot of money on a safe bet and you win. Good for you, you won. Like this one guy, I was watching a stream of one of the games of the college football playoff championship, right? And somebody betted on Alabama and they won. And my goodness, was it close? Yeah, but they won. They put a safe bet and a lot of money on Alabama and they won. Good for them. Now, I think how they do it in the Kentucky Derby is if you put a small bet on an unsafe, they match or even multiply your bet times 5 or 10, depending on how little or whatever. So on a team, every time if I went to the NBA, I would think about it like this: I'm only losing $10, but I could get at least $30, $40, $50 to $100 back, because if I put my money on a team that may not win, say if it's Suns and Warriors, I would put my money on the Suns, not because they're going to win, but because because the way that it would work, knowing how it happens in the casino and stuff, is if you put a small amount of money and you're only losing a small portion on a team that may not win, and 90% everyone else loses money, guess what? You just won a whole lot of money. And you only put $10 on winning a whole lot of money. $10 on a 10% chance will get you 10 times the money. Fine, give me $100 and I will have no shame in putting. That's how I feel. And give me $100 and I'll have no shame at the end. I'll have no shame on betting on a team that should not beat somebody like the Warriors or the Spurs or something. Basically the Suns or the Lakers. Okay? And then basically, whatever the multiplier is. Which, if it's 90 to 1, I'm assuming they would multiply it by 10. Bottom line, it's bottom line, Steve Wilkes, he's awesome. He's going to be pretty good, and gambling is good when done correctly, or investing even. It's spending money is good when it's done correctly, and knowing what your favor is, and knowing the game. There, know the game, done correctly, you get money. Boom, the end. That happened in the video, by the way. I'm gonna make another video with XFL.